Good morning. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is the TGIF edition. It's Friday. Hey, good morning, Robin. It's good to see you. Good to see you on this morning. Hope everyone is having a good Friday so far. I'm having a pretty good Friday. I slept a little bit better last night than I did the night before. So that's good. My Rosie girl has, um, since it got cold, she has stopped sleeping at the foot of my bed, and now she wants to come up and, actually put her head on my pillow and kind of cuddle all night. But she's a little big. She's a big one. Grab my phone and turn that sound down. Do you see? I have my Christmas tree all lit up today. Oh my, let me go ahead and turn my sound down on my phone. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Oh, yeah. So we are in business for Friday. And as of right now, I have 973 subscribers, which is amazing to me. Hey, Gloria, it's nice to see you. I'm doing well. And how are you? And how is everyone out there? Are you guys doing okay? I had, it's so funny because we're in Florida, and yesterday was, quite cold for us, and not complaining. I really love it. Love it, love it. Um, but it was funny because when I got up, and started to get the day going, mom looked at me and said, let's take a snow day today. I said, okay, that sounds great. So even though Florida doesn't get any snow, we pretended like there was snow outside, and we just, took a snow day. I learned something new last night. I had my mom talk me through making her famous baked macaroni and cheese from scratch. So that was fun, and it turned out really good. So that was good. I was pretty pleased with that. And she made a meatloaf, and I made the mac and cheese, and so we had a good, um, you know, a nice tummy warming meal. So that was good. That was good. But yesterday afternoon, I started a new project, and I love starting new projects. I love getting ideas and just kind of running with it. I don't know about you, but the hardest part of a project is figuring out, especially if there's more than one color, is figuring out the color scheme. I have said it before in the past. I'm a little bit color challenged because I like those eclectic colors together, and I fully, completely appreciate these, the artistic ones who can just throw colors together and make something gorgeous out of colors that you would never, or that I would never think to put together. And I fully appreciate that, and I love it. Um, but I'm really challenged when it comes to that because I sometimes put colors together, and I showed you one of my pieces of work in the past that I put together, and wow, it was so ugly. So I had started the mandala last February with the crochet crowd, and they were doing a mandala, and I thought, well, I'm just going to pull some yarn from my stash, all these eclectic colors, and I'm just going to put them together, and they're going to look so good because all of these people, they do that all the time. And I pulled my colors together, and I started that mandala, and it was so ugly. So ugly. So anyway, after that, I ended up taking my husband with me to Hobby Lobby, and we went on the yarn aisle, and I had his help picking out the color schemes for the mandalas, and actually I picked out I had him help me pick out 2. Oh, you're not too good. Weather in Cardiff is dull. Uh, you crocheted some snowballs, Gloria. That's good. Oh, Gloria, I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that things are not so great for you right now. I don't know what's going on, but you know, sending all of our love and um, good thoughts and vibes to you so that you feel better and that your situation gets better. So sorry to hear, but I'm glad to hear that you are crocheting because that will sustain us. It really will. It will keep us going. And snowballs, how fun is that? Good morning, Viviana. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you on this morning. Um, yeah, I needed some snowballs yesterday so that we could have truly had a snow day. I could have thrown snowballs around yesterday. That's really fun. So yesterday evening, my husband came home and he let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Gloria. I sure do hope that you do feel better. Yesterday evening, my husband came home from work and he had told me, he had told me about his upcoming white elephant gift exchange thing. And then Monday, when he came home, he said, "Oh, it was today." Well, I guess he had just looked at, a poster, a piece of paper that they had posted or whatever. And I guess it was supposed to be Monday, but maybe, Monday is not really the best day to do something like that because there's nobody there to remind you, hey, it's tomorrow. Who's going to remember from Friday to Monday? You know, and especially this busy season. So I think that, not a lot of people were prepared on Monday, so they moved it to Friday. And he didn't let me know. He didn't find out, he said, until yesterday morning. And he didn't let me know. So I didn't start the new TP shelf sitter for him. And because I thought, oh, I'm sorry, you're not going to participate. Okay. So I did other things. And then last night when he came home, he said, excuse me, he said that today was going to be was going to be the white elephant gift exchange. And he said, but I took my name off the list because, I knew that you were busy and you didn't have time, to get things together. And I was like, well, take this little guy, take him. And he said, no, I don't want to take him. That was your first one. I want to, that's okay. I know you're busy. It's okay. And so we were sitting there and I'm like, well, I really wish that you had told me. I would have worked really hard and I would have gotten it done today. And so he made a suggestion and he said, well, what about if we give, put in in the gift exchange, if we have a collection of your ornaments. So, I did the Christmas light ornaments and I had one that I had attached, the green hair from. And so I had that. And then the Florida Gator color one that was right here, but it's not here now. It's the blue and orange and blue. And then the TP ornament that said 2020 on it. And so we put those in a nice little gift bag. And so hopefully someone will, enjoy those. It's different. It's not something you can buy in a store. Um, so I hope, when you give your crochet to people that you don't know and you really don't know who's even going to get it, kind of makes you nervous because, you wonder, are they going to like it? Are they going to know what it is? Are they going to appreciate it? Are they going to look and go, oh, this is stupid? See, that's what I always think. I always think, oh, people are going to say, oh, that's stupid. Why did they give me that? You know, when here for me, this is like amazing. But I always worry that for other people, they're not going to love it as much as I do, which is probably good that they're over there and I don't get to see their faces because boy, if if they look like, what is this? Then I get my feelings hurt probably, so and they're really nice people there, so I know that that's not gonna happen, but, you just never know. So yesterday afternoon, I grabbed out a book, my really big stitch book that I showed you before, kind of I call it my, like, crochet Bible. It just has a lot of stitches and everything, and I had already gone through it, and I was looking for, oh, yeah, Viviana says, "I know exactly how you feel to give to your close one. They love everything you do, but yeah, others are a little intimidating when you don't know if they're going to, look down their nose at you or whatever. So anyway, um, so I got out my book yesterday and I had already marked some pages and I had already been studying and I'm thinking about even, for next year for 2021 and I was even thinking about, you know, maybe doing, I don't know, like a crochet along where we do a block with a different stitch every month. But the challenge comes with me figuring out how to make each block the same size. And, you know, and like thinking ahead and having them all prepared and everything, which is not a big deal. I know others do stuff like that as well. I think it was in 2019 that Jada and Stitches did the most glorious stitch along I've ever seen. Honestly, she started, and it's on her channel now, and it's on a playlist, so you can go through it and you can make this blanket. You don't have to, do it month by month like she did. Um, but it was just so amazing because it was this whole scene with different seasons and different, um, there was one that was a seaside scene. There was one that had a barn. There was one that was like in the city, and one that had all these trees, and it was like a woodland area. It was just a really beautiful, but very involved, um, you know, crochet along. It was like the monthly crochet along, or I can't remember. Oh, it was her calendar pattern. That's what it was. And so, that one was very time consuming. Now, this year, she's done something very simple, which, I'm sure that with the virus and everything, excuse me, that she's very glad that she did choose something like that. So she did do block squares where they were like quilt pattern squares. And each month she did a different quilt pattern square. Um, and and then you're supposed to make, however many you're supposed to make either a small baby blanket or a big blanket, you would make different, different number of squares and then put them together. And that's a really nice idea too. And I'm sure that she's very happy that, she chose that one for this year with how this year has, gone along because how I can just imagine how time consuming the one from 2019 was. And so she regularly does, um, I guess, what she calls a calendar blanket, where, each month she does something different. Um, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to do something like that. How do you guys feel about something like that? Or do you want me to just keep coming up with some really cool ideas and, you know, little fun things like the toilet paper roll or, just different things like that? I think I need to I don't know if I need to start thinking about spring already. Um, it's really hard to think about spring when I'm really want some cold weather right now. But I want to show you something because I started working on it yesterday, and I'm gonna work on it again today. And hopefully, I'm gonna try to finish it today so that maybe tomorrow I can do the tutorial for it and get that out to you sometime this next week because I want to get it out to you fairly quickly because it is so pretty and it works up, pretty fast. I worked on this for a couple hours last night and I'll show you how far I've gone. Um, I'm using 2 colors, and this is the, Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn. Obviously, you can use any color that you want. This one is Ocean, which is a really nice, light green, but there's magic that happens when it gets next to this other color because it almost turns a bluish color. It kind of, gets in there and just starts, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, it just kind of reflects some of this other color a little bit, and it kind of makes it a little blue. But this one is called Amethyst, and this amethyst color is just so pretty. It's really pretty, and so I hope you could see that. Let me see. Let me hold it. Make sure I hold it up. Anyway, so I used those 2 colors, and so it's basically, 2 rows of each color, and then you switch on and off, on and off, on and off. Now, the pattern also, um, the pattern instructions, because I got the pattern out of my pattern Bible, my pattern book. And, so, it told you how to do the multiples and whatnot, and when I do the tutorial, I will share the multiples in case you wanna make a bigger blanket or you wanna make it smaller. So, anyway, and also, it would really make just cute, cute, scarves and all these other things too. But anyway, I wanna show you what I did so far. And when I was looking at the pattern, it said to carry up the the colors. So I started carrying up the color. Look at that. I don't like that. So you know what I did? After I saw that and I carried up that one color and I said, no more, no more. I am not carrying up the color for this. Then I started doing the magic knot and I'm so much happier with it. I don't like carrying a color where it just leaves this yarn just kind of hanging here. It's not good, it's not fun, it's not, you know so when forces me to do a border, first of all, which I'm going to do a border anyway on the sides at least, but and now obviously I have to because I have to cover that up. And unfortunately this was the first row, so you know and here I am up to here. So let me show you what I've got so far. And this pattern is called Wave. And I think it is so beautiful. Can you see the gentle sloping of the waves on this? Now, I don't know if the colors are coming through or not for you, but it's amethyst and ocean. And it is just so beautiful. And it's really a very gentle wave. Um, so back it up and see if you can see the wave even more there. I'm not sure if it's coming through. Sometimes when I'm looking at my screen, I don't see exactly what you see once the video has processed and gone to HD. So I'm not always sure if you're seeing exactly what. Um, okay, Viviana, it's good to see you. Um, And so anyway, this is here it is in a smaller. I folded it up 4 times. So I'm making a baby blanket, and I love this. I love this pattern. So look for this in coming up this next week. Um, so this is going to be a pattern that I'm going to do a tutorial on. And again, I will walk you through everything step by step so that if you choose, to make this for Christmas, you have time. You really do, especially if you're doing a baby blanket, you have time. What's nice about this for a baby blanket is no holes, no holes. See? There's little tiny holes, but there's no holes for, babies to put their fingers through or little ones to, pull on or whatever. So that's a good thing. That seems to be the biggest worry of new moms is that the baby blankets that we give them have holes in them where, their little ones are going to get, fingers and toes in them. So that's a good thing. So that's what I was working on yesterday. That was my positive thing for the day. And then, my husband came home last night and he was telling me that, about um, the gift exchange. So I got that gifty bag together. And also, if you'll notice, the gnomes are gone. The little gnomies are gone. So I am going to have to make some more. And I'm glad that I had them for him to give. He was very excited. I think I have, no? Oh, yeah, I have one chocolate left. One little bell because the whole bag of bells didn't quite fit. Oh, darn. So there was, I think, 3 bells out of each bag that were left. So, I was real sad about that. So anyway, what's on your hook today? I mean, I feel like I am just chattering away, and let's see. I am thinking once I get done with this, also, I'm going to work on that blanket to get that done so that I can do the tutorial hopefully tomorrow. But today, I plan to do the tutorial for the nesting bowls. So you can look for that also. That's probably going to come out first. Um, so that you guys can, start working on those. Now, I've got plans for my nesting bowls. One of them, or a couple of them, I'm going to use in my bathroom. Hey, Warren, it's nice to see you. And so, like, one of them, I'll put, makeup in or stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Robin. Thanks. And the other one I can put, hair ties or, different things like that in. But this one I'm really liking and I'm still using it. This is the hook that I used for the crochet project. So by keeping it in here along with my scissors, I'm keeping everything, close at hand. So I'm really liking that. Really liking that. Oh, remember that tangled mess of yarn that I had from this? I finished this one from this um, purple Christmas light. Remember how I said that I was working on it at my mother-in-law's and how I was holding it up by a string and it was all tangled up and everything. Well, I finished this light bulb and I was telling my mom about, that and she was watching the channel and she said, "Well, I love to do stuff like that. Give me, next time you have yarn like that, give it to me and I'll work it." So as soon as I finished that light bulb, I handed her the mess and I said, "Here you go, Mom. Here's your job for the day. Here's your task." That woman got me a ball in no time. No time flat. And look, it's so neat. So she untangled that mess and she doesn't see very well. So she did it all by feel, which to be honest, that was such a tangled mess. You couldn't even, you just couldn't even look at it and fathom where the ends should be or whatever. So anyway, good morning, Kathy. It's good to see you. And so anyway, she did it by feel. She untangled it and I said, "Okay, now can you roll it in a ball?" She said, "I don't know, I've never rolled yarn in a ball before." And I said, "Well, just keep going around and around and around." And I said, "It really doesn't matter the shape of it. Um, as long as it's going around and around and around." And I said, "You can, change direction or whatever." So anyway, she came up with this. And I was so happy. I said, "You're hired." Anytime I have a yarn mess now, I know who to go to. So I'm so happy about that. Oh my gosh, yes. Good morning, Doran. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad they love the gifts. And you are very welcome. You're very welcome. Did you show them the secret about the chocolate inside? I hope you did. So, anyway, well, gang, I am very close to my goal for the end of the year. I at this time am at 900 and um let's see what it says now. It's probably still the same. Okay, 973 and my hours are a little bit um away from they're like 1,000 away from 1,000 hours of watch time away from my goal of 4,000 hours. And oh, good, you showed them, Doran. That's good. And so I'm 3/4 of the way there as far as my watch time goes, and I am very close as far as subscribers go. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, I would really, really love it if you would. That way, and then hit the bell, and that way you'll be notified anytime new tutorials come out. Um, and it looks like I might be stuck. Let's see. I'll keep talking. Hmm. Oh, Gloria, you're so sweet, Gloria. Let me see. Well, it says that I still have internet. And maybe we're still live. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee and see if we come back. Gloria says after Christmas, she's going to try the gnomes. So many whips on her hook. And I'm glad that I made you smile, Gloria. That's wonderful. All right, let's see. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened. You're hearing and seeing me. Okay, good. I was frozen for that whole time. Oh my goodness. So it was all good on your end. I was just completely frozen that whole time. I'm so sorry. 2 minutes of me going, I don't know what's going on. I was frozen and I had this really weird expression on my face on the screen. So I'm just looking. Okay, good. You're hearing and seeing me. Hey, Connie. Thank you. And thanks, Viviana, Doran, Robin. Good. Good. All right. So I'm sorry about that. I was frozen. It said it was 26 minutes and whatever, and I just didn't know what was going on. So, hey, Anvita. Hey. And she says, hey to all her yarny friends. And so today's Friday. Any plans for the weekend? I don't have any plans for the weekend. So, um, except for to get some of these tutorials out. Um, okay, Warren. Have a great day at school, and thank you. Thank you. And so here we are on the cusp of another weekend and the chance to, do something great. We have just a little bit of time for those of us who celebrate Christmas. We just have a little bit of time left to, get our projects done. And good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you. Good to see you. So, I think what I have to do is sort through the things that I have already made and see exactly you know, what's going on. So you just never know. Um, I don't know. So, um, and I guess continue to make things. I'm not going to probably meet my goal as far as my mandala goes. The blue mandala, I tried, but it's been kind of a crazy um year. So I'm going to give myself some grace and I'm not going to worry about it. And you know what? As this season progresses, this is the number one season for depression and anxiety. People feel an overwhelming sense of, um, sometimes despair and loneliness at this time of year. Yeah, you need to organize all the patterns that you've bookmarked and separate the patterns that you've already done. Yes, absolutely, Connie. So, oh, thank you. My tree is all lit up. Thank you. And so, my screen keeps freezing, so I'm going to keep talking. But this season can be a time of feeling lonely and depressed for a lot of people. And if you're one of those, I just want to let you know that we're here for you. And we're just a yarn community. We're just a crochet community. We're not therapists, but we can be supportive and kind and show a little bit of yarny love to you. So stick around with us. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so that you get notified when we're here because um, this can be a stressful, lonely time, but we're here and we're crocheting and we are, sharing our projects and, we're just sharing all kinds of fun ideas and just, happy thoughts. And we all have, challenges in our lives, especially with 2020 and certain states are in a really strict lockdown, other states not so much. And, there's just such a disparity in, the different states and their different handlings of it. Really comes down to, what your governor of your state decides, I guess. Um, but I hope that, at least for America, and then all around the world, I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure to do something nice for yourself, whether it's make a hot cup of tea, and if you have a fireplace, sit by the fire. If it's cool out, if you don't have a fireplace, put one on your TV or your laptop. They have those fireplaces that that mimic the fireplace, so you can just sit and relax, have a nice hot cup of tea, and crochet by either a real fire or a pretend fire, just to you know just to help boost your spirits. But mainly, just know that we're here and we're not going anywhere, and we're here, and we're here to lend support and good thoughts and vibes. If you haven't checked out the Facebook page for Crochet Therapy, the link is down below. Click on that and go over and request to join. It's a private page so that we can share our works, and not everybody's going to see them. So if you have a project that you're working on for a gift, that person won't accidentally see it, which is good. So come on over and check us out. Share your stuff, share your work. Um, you know, we like to cheer each other on. We've got some new stars over there that you're going to want to check out, Connie and Frank. And, Kelly posts her things, and there's quite a few people that have posted their works. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see. So come on over, check us out. And I'm going to let you go. I hope that you have a great Friday and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And subscribe. Hit that bell so that you don't miss anything. We got some good stuff coming.